be prepared to shoot a lot of bricks in NBA 2K23. Mike Wang confirms that you guys are going to be shooting bricks upon the release of NBA 2K23, recommending to the 2K community that if you want to get a good build early, you may want to get a center for all the bricks that are finna be shot up by a lot of these guards that are not able to meet the requirements for the new skill gap. We finna get right into it. Drop a like, drop a sub if you can. I want to reference this first tweet from Mike Wang. Step Back Sensei asks, what builds do you expect to do well early in 2K23? And Mike Wang responds saying early will usually favor bigs. Lots of bricks are gonna go up, which means lots of easy boards and putbacks. But do not despair, 2K community. As soon as you guys get your badges and your rep up, Mike Wang says all of that will even out quickly. And it looks like we're getting back to a finishing type of game. And with all the new controls, you guys are gonna have more control over your finishing, especially with metered type of dunks. And Mike Wang says slashers should have a good year too. So salute and shout out to all you mini Laker fans out there, because the homie Laker fans finna go crazy, and all you guys that follow suit with your slasher builds should have a fun year on NBA 2K23. What do you guys think about that? Do you like the idea that finishing is back in the game? I personally feel like it's absolutely necessary to have finishing as a great option. People should be great at finishing if they invest their time and efforts into finishing well. It just expands the court. Although you could finish in NBA 2K22, it wasn't like you couldn't finish, but we seem to have been limited to only a few particular dunks to finish well on 2K22. Hopefully the animations expand and we have a bunch more options for our finishing in NBA 2K23. And folks are talking about what type of build should they start out with, and I know a lot of you guys are point guards and you guys want to shoot the rock. I get it. And a lot of players are still curious as to what's going to be the new 3-point threshold on NBA 2K23 in order for you guys to shoot consistently. As you guys see in this tweet behind me, Mike Wang says if you want to shoot consistently, if you intend to shoot a lot of threes in NBA 2K23, then you should consider a 3-point rating of mid to high 80s at a minimum. And as I mentioned in a previous video, 86 was the threshold for good consistent shooting on 2K games for many years. You guys may want to consider 85 to 86, mid to high 80s. It looks like this year is going to be a lot of two-way type of builds, and there's rumors going around about the new builder on NBA 2K23 and the types of builds that you guys are going to be able to make. It looks like folks in the 2K community are saying that you either got to choose between being really good in 1 to 2 areas or really balanced all the way across. And the way in which I translate that is that there's probably going to be a lot of two-way players out there. This usually leads to a more team-oriented type of game where sharpshooters are back in the game, and role-playing type of builds are going to be the most prominent and prevalent builds on 2K23. In regards to your attribute rating for 3-point shots, do not despair. As you learn NBA 2K23, you will be able to shoot with a lower 3 ball. As Mike Wang says, a lot of you sweats will probably be able to get by with a 70. But either way, be prepared for a tougher shooting year. And just to add a quick note, Mike Wang did confirm that NBA 2K23 shooting percentages are going to be very different from the high shooting percentages that we've seen on NBA 2K22. This should mean that defense is really back in the game and they invested a good amount of their time into making the game more balanced. Let me know what you guys feel about that, because I personally like the idea of more balanced type of gameplay. And the new skill gap is not just set to perimeter type of shooting or mid-range type of shooting. As Mike Wang says, even your free throws are going to be more skill based. I'm personally wondering if 2K is really going to stick to their guns. I'm personally wondering how much the 2K community is going to cry. This goes without saying. Every single year that 2K has made shooting even the slightest bit difficult, the uproar from the 2K community ends up forcing 2K to drop a patch that changes the game completely. Hopefully that's not the case in NBA 2K23. I want to see and feel a challenge. I also want to see and feel the skill gap between me as a competitor and just a casual gamer. That's not to say I don't want casual gamers to have fun out there, but maybe there should be set modes like the cages, for instance, where those guys can go and have a blast. I personally like a challenge. Let me know in the comment section if you guys like a challenge as well. It goes without saying that the 2K community always finds a way to have dominant offense. But y'all stay tuned and keep it locked here at AllCity Live TV, because the second we get any additional news, information, or updates on NBA 2K23, we're gonna drop it here. Drop a like, drop a sub on your way out. I'll catch you guys on the next video or live stream. Easy, y'all.